From cutting-edge tech to mind-blowing tactics, these armies are the very definition of power. Meet the world's most unbelievable armies. Egypt. The Egyptian military is one of the most powerful in the Arab world. It consists of 440,000 active military personnel, a number which rises significantly to 1.3 million when you add the non-active members. With $10 billion dedicated to the cause, Egypt boasts 3,735 tanks and over 1,000 aircraft. Brazil. Brazil's military is boosted by the fact that it has more than 4,000 airports, second only to the United States. The South American country also has 17 ports, over 400 fighter tanks ready to battle, and 360,000 military personnel in active service. Pakistan. With a massive 654,000 personnel active military, Pakistan positions itself as one of the most capable military firepower in the world. The Pakistani army has the luxury of a $12.3 billion budget every year. In the armory, it has 1,400 military aircraft, 3,700 tanks, and 9 submarines. Turkey. Turkey boasts one of the most impressive armed forces in the Eastern Mediterranean. Only 5 countries have more submarines than the Turkish military. Add that to the 355,000 active military personnel, over 3,700 tanks, and more than 1,000 aircraft, and you'll have a powerhouse that can overpower most countries. Italy. Italy has only 586 tanks, 760 aircraft, and 6 submarines, but it is still one of the most powerful in the world thanks to 2 aircraft carriers. The country also has 320,000 active military personnel and continues to pump in a $34 billion budget every year to improve its standing. France. While France is renowned for its food and fashion, its army remains one of the most rounded. Its army consists of 202,000 highly trained and professional active personnel. Their various deployments to African countries give them experience, while they get support from 10 submarines, over 400 tanks, and a total of 1,264 aircrafts. Japan. Japan has a relatively small number of military personnel, with only 247,000 in active service, but it makes up for that through fighter fleets. Japan's arsenal includes 4 aircraft carriers for helicopters, the 4th largest in the world, as well as the 4th largest submarine fleet worldwide. United Kingdom. With only 196,000 in active service, the UK looks light in personnel, but has one of the most sophisticated military. Helped by major powerful allies and technological advancement, the UK military has access to the most effective warfare equipment in the world. They also have aircraft carriers, tanker fleets, and launching ports. South Korea. With its long history of conflicts with North Korea, it's no surprise that South Korea has invested heavily in its military, and it continues to do so with a $48 billion yearly budget. South Korea has 600,000 active personnel, reserve armies, paramilitary forces, 13 submarines, 2,300 tanks, and 1,400 aircraft. India. India has the 2nd largest military troop in the world, with personnel numbering 1,456,000 in active service. Its access to nuclear weapons makes it a warfare powerhouse, especially when you factor in the 15 submarines, over 6,400 tanks, and 1,900 aircraft. Russia. Russia recently deployed forces abroad, and some consider them the 2nd most powerful military in the world for good reasons. They have more tanks than any other country, with over 15,000 in their arsenal. The 1,320,000 active military personnel, 3,400 tanks, and 55 submarines make Russia a top military destination. China. China and Russia have a similar military profile, but it slightly beats Russia to second. However, China has the biggest military troops in the world, with 2,035,000 in active service. They also have a bigger military budget of $296 billion, with 9,000 tanks, 2,800 aircraft, and 67 submarines. United States. The U.S. $831 billion military budget is the highest in the world, and they have the world's most unbelievable army to show for it. No other country comes close, even when its 1,328,000 active military personnel isn't the largest. The U.S. also has 8,000 tanks, 13,000, and 72 submarines.